Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, the New Guinea Challenge Bush Trip, the Rove. It's leg 6. We're going from Wamena to Illaga. I think that says let's go. Let's go programs. We've got the mysterious missing runway of Wamena, but, you know, do we need it? No. Do we need the concrete runway that's supposed to be here? Of course not. We'll just take off in the grass with the lights here just sticking out of the amongst the daffodils. Let's go. We want 290 for 8 minutes and 8 seconds. Mountain Logot Paga. Logot Paga? Logot Paga. Let's just get a bit of height here before I hit that tree. Lift into the air from Wamena Airport and set a course to the west and northwest. Parallel the Jalan Kimbim Pyramid Road and sight Mautai, without an N, Logot Paga, a small village in the distance. If you say so. Alright, well, apparently we're above Mountain Logot Paga, a village. I see nothing on Google, I see nothing on with my own eyes, but hey, we'll take your word for it, Purple Arrow. We're now going 273 for 533. Reset our clock. Puedme. Puedme? From Mountain Logot Paga, just heading slightly to the south and follow a prominent road that loosely tracks the Baliem River and connects a number of villages. Continue to the village of Puedme, which lies just to the south of the road and the Baliem River. Let's do that. Okay then, we're just above Puedme and the Baliem River again. We've been following that for days now as far as I remember. Maybe it was a different name. What do we want? We want 258 for 334. The Baliem River, just as I was mentioning it. Continue following the Baliem River from Puedme. Oh, thank you. Excellent. Okay, having arrived at this incredibly obvious waypoint of the Baliem River, we now want 253 for 341. Karubaga. Continue following the Baliem River to the village of Karubaga, which lies at the confluence of the main Baliem River and the east fork of the Baliem. Alright, we now want 264 for 812 as we leave the lovely village of Karubaga, which Google knows nothing about, despite the fact that clearly on the satellite view or aerial view, you can see that airport we just went across. But who cares? Who cares? We're off to Agadugumi. Continue following the Baliem River corridor to the west of Karabuga to the village of Agadugumi. The route at this point is just to the north of the spine of the very highest line of peaks in New Guinea. Okay, apparently we're above Agadugumi. Didn't even do 8 minutes. Well, there you go. We're now going to Illaga 278 for 9 minutes 2 seconds. From Agadugumi, just heading slightly to the north, to a course just north of due west. Gain altitude and begin flying above the backbone of the highest part of New Guinea and sight the village of Illaga in the distance. I've been trying to gain altitude and attitude. No, well, we haven't done our 9 minutes at 278, but it's very clearly, based on what I can see on Google, taking me in the wrong direction. The Illaga is in front of us here, not off to the left. And it was having us turn left for 46 seconds to Illaga at 258. Land at Punsak Illaga Airport. The airport lies almost due east of Punsak Jaya, the highest mountain on the island of New Guinea. Alright, so the trick now is trying to find said airport. According to Google, it's directly in front of me right now. I need to try and get these flaps down. Let's float over here a bit. Trim back a bit more. Is that it there? I think that's it there. On the picture, it's next to a curve in the road, but I'm not seeing that exactly. Try and get some flaps down. There is, I mean, it says it's a concrete runway on the, that's definitely it there, just to the left of the screen, right? That's gotta be the old Illaga Airport, surely. Come on, plane. I would prefer it if you drop out of the sky rather than constantly floating away. We have got no power. You should be falling out of sky. Yeah, that'll do, I guess. Has it got a little house at the end? It does. A little, what looks like an aircraft hangar. Beautiful. Absolutely marvelous. I think we'll probably drop enough, won't we? It's a bit hard to tell the distances here, I have to say. Guess we can just... No, I think we're too floaty. I actually think we're too floaty. It's unbelievable. We don't seem to be losing much height at all. And this runway's further down into the valley than it looks, I think. Yep, we're going to have to do a couple of spins. Let's do a spin. Why not? What's going on below us there? Just some kind of car park or something for visiting the mountain, maybe? Highest mountain in New Guinea. We're still gaining height. What am I supposed to do? I haven't got any power. If we're climbing with no power, what the hell? That means we don't descend. We're up here forever. There we go. That's a bit of descent now. I want a bit more. Let's get below 10,000, shall we? Too floaty. Here we go. Now I'm about to float back up again. What does one do when... What is it? The wind that's keeping me up in the air or what? What's going on? I think that's not going to be enough either. Maybe. Maybe not. No, another spin is necessary. More spinning. That's a good trick. Very beautiful though. Lovely to do a bit of sightseeing from the air here. Or the ear here. However you want to do it. I won't judge. Beautiful little valley. Lovely little town, village, whatever it is. Illaga. I'm still not convinced we're low enough. We're just not dropping out of the sky. Nope. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it, I tell ya. What else could I do here? I can't exactly gain weight. Let's fly out this way a bit. And not do a full spin. Just get ready. Try and lose a bit more height. Get at least below 9,000. Which apparently is easier said than done. Charge Rover to air traffic control. It appears that the wind conditions here up in the mountains are such that I cannot actually get out of the air. Need advice. That's looking a lot better. That's looking better. Now we're going to be short, I hope. But are we going to be... Come on, how? It's looking much better, but we're still really floaty. I suppose it's alright to land at about 70. Even though the white line is at 70. Once we get our wheels down, we can use the brakes to slow us down, I guess. Still floating a bit. I think we'll be fine. I think it's perfect. I think it's 100% on the dot. Oh, I hope that's a hangar. Well, what's that building otherwise? Very weird. Here we go. Let's get her down. Get her landed. Wheels down, brakes on, full brakes. Oh, that's nice of them to put a bit of a hill at the end there in case I wasn't going to make it. But we made it, we're fine. Look at this perfect landing. Here in the mountains at the top of the world. That was leg 656, one of the legs of the New Guinea bush trip. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir, goodbye.